I have a hair video I gotta upload. Off topic. So fasting. One of the reasons I plan to fast, I will show you the video of the person that made me really consider about the fasting I did. It was two different people that made me consider the fasting I did. One of them was this light skinned girl. I'll try to see if I can find her video and put a link, which I really don't know how to do yet, in the video. And then second one was this Indian lady, and she had I think it was a two-part cleanse. I think that's what it was, a two-part cleanse. Um, so I've been kind of fasting for a month. I'm trying to make these videos once a month. So now it's been like 2 videos per month, maybe 3 depending on if I do hair or whatever extra I've done. Um, so what else? So fasting was something I decided to do, and fasting is not as easy as it makes it seem, because I've broken it so many times. Like, so many times I've broken my fasting. But it is enjoyable, it is interesting, and it will help. So fasting, the very first 2 weeks I fast for the recommended intermittent fasting is I think it's 8 8 8 16. So it means 8 hours eating, 16 hours off. And when I first started, I didn't do it so dramatically, because I really don't eat, but for some odd reason, once I put in that mental brain set that I'm going too fast, my brain kind of shuts down and makes me eat more. So what I did to start off my fast, I did, what was it? I did 10-14. So I ate for 10 hours and I fasted for 14. Did it for the entire week. And the meals were, and at the point in time, I wasn't doing the drinking the water in the morning, a certain amount every morning. It wasn't like that. I was just literally getting up, and like around 2 or 12, around the time, I think it was 12. Around 12, I will wake up, I'll make me a cute little smoothie, drink it real quick. Around like 2, 3, I'll eat me a meal. Around 5, I'll make me another smoothie. Around 8, I'll make me like a salad or something to hold me through the night or whenever my body starts fasting. But it's always, my last meal of the day is always a salad. I try to make it always a salad. So after the first 2 weeks, I went from 10-14 to 12-12, which was 12 on, 12 off. I gradually, no, hold up, I got it wrong. I went from 9-15. I still went from 9-15. So at this point, after the very first 2 weeks I did my fast, I go to the gym, and then I go to the gym on top of it, because it was like, with intermittent fasting, for people that want to get that certain tone body or whatever, it's good that you go work out with it. But technically, if you're fasting the way you're supposed to, you do not have to go work out with the fasting. Working out allows your body to work through the food you ate last night. But if you're really not eating food, like, your body's not working through anything, you're going to start depleting your energy. So, like me, like I said, I've been doing intermittent fasting for about a month now. After the first 2 weeks, I was driving to the gym. I get not even half a mile up the street from my apartment, drive through, like literally to drive into my apartment. I make it to the first light going toward the gym. And as I'm going to the gym or whatever, the night before, my throat was hurting really bad. It was kind of sore. So at the point in time, I always get bronchitis around this time. If anybody that has bronchitis, they know it continues to come back. Bronchitis is not something that you just take a pill for and it completely goes away. And I know how a lot of y'all gonna be like, oh, smoking is one of the main reasons for bronchitis. Fast forward to two 2 weeks after. I'm in the car, no problem, perfectly fine. I started coughing, and prior to this, I already thought I had bronchitis because I was like, eventually I'm gonna have to go to the doctor because it does not feel right. My whole throat, like this whole part right here, was sore. A little part down here, it was just sore. So I'm like, after a while, it was Monday morning when this happened. Driving, I started coughing. Basically, a tube of mucus, a tube of jelly. You know what it looked like? If y'all ever seen the pictures of what they call the filament that connects your body together, especially when you have an endometriosis, the bruising connective tissue, that's what it looked like. It looked like it was a tube of connective tissue that I literally coughed up. It came up with like a glob of mucus that's supposed to look like, when you're sick, you cough up mucus. And then it came out with like this tube thing that was stuck lodged somewhere, and it came out. And the reason why I thought about it, like, it was stuck somewhere and it lodged and came out, was because prior to this, I haven't really told nobody, when I'm laying down on my, just laying down, I can hear like my breathing wasn't steady. Like it sounded like somebody put a paper over my blowhole and it was kind of fluttering. I don't know how to explain to it, but if you ever put a paper over a pipe and blew on a pipe, how the paper will make that little noise, that's what it sounded like sometimes when I was breathing in and out. After that little tube and that little couple piece of mucus came out, like I don't hear it no more. I don't have that same little open close feeling on my airway. And then a week later, it happened to me again, but this time, sore throat completely went away. I wasn't feeling anything, and I just started coughing. Coughed a couple times in the same day. As a matter of fact, that thing happened to me twice that same day. With my husband's job, I see it always let it go out. With my husband's job or whatever, he takes his car from 3 until whenever he comes home. Or, well, no, 2 or 1. Left the gym, went to the Kroger to go buy groceries or whatever extra I need to buy for, my little fast thingy I'm doing. And I really don't eat meat, and I don't eat grain. For all them Haitian people that love rice, I have not ate rice within a month. So, I have not ate rice within a month. And it's not like we don't have rice. My husband still eat rice. My mother-in-law still eat rice. I just have not ate rice for over a month. So that's something, like, only thing I've been eating is vegetables. So if she cooks meat and I really want some meat, I'll get some potatoes, I boil them or whatever I gotta do, switch them up, and I just pour the sauce or whatever and just eat it like that. So I haven't ate no type of grains besides oatmeal. So that's another reason why my body, flushing stuff out real quicker. And then, whatever. So fast forward to that same day, it happened again. A week later, it happened. Probably last week it happened to me. Walking around, coughed up, glob mute, just same thing. And the reason why I knew it was the same thing from last time, when I coughed again from last time, it literally looked like a picture because it was like a yellowish color, and it looked like it was connected to something that was feeding blood to it. That's why I honestly thought that's what it was, because I have never seen anything in my body that came out that color, even when I had a cold. Like, I'm used to seeing green mucus when you cough up, it'd be like a big ball of cough mucus. You've been sucking up all your mucus from your nose. That was not this at all. Like, I've seen that plenty of times. That was not this. This was literally something lodged, and somewhere in this airway situation that something helped be caught. 3 times something came out. Since then, my sore throat just kind of went away. I still have like a little bit of sore throat, but the only time I really feel the sore throat really, really bad is around the time that my body is fasting. Like right now, it should be about 8 o'clock in Atlanta where I'm at right now. So technically at this point, my body has just started fasting because it takes 6 hours to push out all the food in your body. The last meal I ate was basically at 9:30, which was a salad. And it was a very, very, very fatty salad. It had spinach, it had red romaine lettuce, it had iceberg lettuce, It had a half an avocado. It had raisins. It had 3 boiled eggs. Like, it was a big salad. So that's the only time I'm really in pain where I'm like, oh my god, I can't go through it or whatever. Is when I know my body's actually starting to push stuff out. But the reason why I'm not worrying about, like, right now, I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna get that bottle of water and I'm gonna drink it and I'm gonna keep on drinking. That's how I figured out how to push through the fasting part of the situation. Keep plenty of water for you. Every time you feel like you're hungry, down some water. Every time you hungry, down some water. Because at this point right now, I'm literally fasting for 4 to 20 hours. And really, it's kind of more than that because I'm only eating really 1 meal per day. I have this 1 meal per day until the middle of February. Then I drop down to all smoothies, and that'll be no food, no solids. It will be all my vegetables will be thrown in the blender, start it up, grind it up, suck down a straw. Then I'm going to do 3 weeks with just water, and the water should detox everything else out my body. So my whole detox phase will literally be basically 3 to 6 months. It does kind of look like a dragon. Because I'm going to try to degrade myself to eating no food, just water, and then after that 3 weeks water fast, I'm going to do a whole 7 day of mentally going through a 3 day dry fast. And basically, what a dry fast means: no water, no liquid, no nothing. Just mentally trying to get into yourself to let your body heal. So it's going to be a long process. The 3 day dry fast will probably happen around my husband's birthday, or probably a little bit after, depending on how it looks. So around my birthday, I should be out of my decrease and upgrade phase, which I basically mean I'm going from food to no food completely, to bringing back food into my body as healthy as possible to come back out the slump of me not eating. So after the 3 days, I'm gonna enter water back into my bottle for 7 days. After 3 weeks, I'll do 3 weeks water fast, bringing that back into my body. Then after the 3 week water fast forward to going into a juice fast all over again. So technically, for a just water and vitamins and nutrition, is going to be basically probably, I want to say, a month and a half. I'm going to be basically flushing. When I mean completely flushing, detoxing, pushing everything in my body, and basically in a short period of time. And it's not as short because it's gradually doing it throughout this whole process. So it's literally taking me 6 months to do this whole process. And another thing I was going to do was going to get the therapist him and all this stuff. And the only reason I have not got it yet is because I have not gotten the money for it yet. I know for the first of the month coming up, which is in like 2 weeks, I plan to get all the vitamins and all the stuff I need. And then when my husband gets paid, wrapped around the next time, I'll use his money to get the rest of the stuff I need. But right now, like I told you, we was kind of struggling, and then my mom and my dad got sick. My dad is completely on dialysis now. Like, a lot of stuff has happened between, my last video and this video. And I wanted to put it out there, like, I haven't stopped talking to y'all. I haven't really, eliminated y'all out the videos. It's just with my family, my dad being sick, I'm literally his chauffeur now. I had to pick him up from dialysis, drop her off home. And then I still have to, figure out a way to spend time with my husband and still work out, still trying to get my body fit. Not even fit, just healthy for me to have, our family. So it's been a lot I've been keeping up with. And I got a goat case coming, which is them cases that you can stick to a mirror. So I'm going to start trying to do my makeup videos, put my makeup videos out there. I'm going to try to start doing, a lot more videos that are just this fertility shit and all this other stuff I'm doing. And stay tuned. I am going to put up a hair video today. So, deuces.